Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of the First Descendant running on PC. Okay, we're still doing our Blair build. Elastic navy? Why don't I have that for the headpiece? Oh, of course, it costs money, of course. It costs money for me to match. Violet corn, huh? I guess it'll just have to do. What do I have for my spawn? Was there a special corn one? Oh, that's probably the most appropriate one for him. Gotta do the cat, of course. Three missions.
새로운 연구라면 나도 환영이지.
Oh, I need plans.
모듈이 당신을 더 강하게 만들어 줄 겁니다.
Alright, the corn continues to grow. there's a Luna here. Nice. Aww. We can handle him. Oh, never mind. Thank you. How awfully nice. smooth flow. Well, did somebody die? Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Damn, it got me. It got me. Jeez. Had to rely on guns at the end. One level off. My goodness. Oh, we got a new monitor. Nice. Is it a big monitor? Yes, I did make the corn a little darker. At least the top. I can't get matching colors unless I pay a little extra. But you know, usually if it's blue corn, it's dark corn. I don't think I've ever seen like a light blue corn.
장전하겠다.
You've never seen blue corn? Oh. Well, how about like the finished product, like blue corn potato chips or blue corn tortilla chips? You had to have seen those. Oh, is it not a common thing? I guess I've always seen, like, blue tortilla chips available in the supermarket. Maybe it's a local thing then. They don't taste any different. You're curious. They're just a different color. I think they're usually like in like the health food section. If you have like a specific section just for like the more healthy alternative treats. In my Kroger, like all the chips are kind of in the same aisle, although they do kind of group together the stuff that's organic and natural. Like I said, they don't taste any different. I don't know why they're in the healthy section. I mean, they're still fried chips with salt all over them. Kind of no getting around you know, the nature of potato chips or tortilla chips. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, I guess I have a double up, huh? Okay. Well, we have it in like Safeway and Albertsons too, but like I said, it might be just a regional thing. Maybe they're not really super common. There are like a couple of Mexican restaurants, at least in my area, that that regularly serve the blue corn. I wish I could throw out more spicy meatballs. My gauge is completely full, but it only throws out a handful. Yeah, I think I've only bought those chips like maybe 3 times in my life. Just for a little variety, you know. Get a little tired of the yellow corn. Oh yeah, I mean there's definitely in the Whole Foods, for sure. Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, one of those kind of stores. Although, like I said, I don't think they're any healthier. I think they have like the same number of calories. I don't know how they became associated with healthier food. Maybe it's just because they look weird. I don't know, even though there's a Whole Foods close to me, I just don't go there. lot of my friends, you know, kind of swear by like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. I'm just like, you just paid like another $2 for the same jar of peanut butter that I bought at like a Safeway or a Kroger. I don't know how that makes you feel any better. I have heard like at like the deli, like the prepared foods are good at something like at Whole Foods. But again, you know, I don't know if I necessarily want like you know, highfalutin store food. You know, I don't really go to like a store deli to get, you know, necessarily like the best quality food. Usually I'm there if I want something cheap and it's quick. Not because of quality reasons. I think my friend said there's like a burger bar at one of the Whole Foods. I'm like, what the heck is a burger bar? Well, it's kind of worse than that. It's just, you know, it's just like a salad bar, except you can pick like different kinds of breads and with your burger, and then like different toppings. I'm just like, you want me to put together this burger, and you want to charge me more for it? Oh. Seems like this is a raw deal. Right, hospital style. I'm just like, do they have like the burger patties lying out there? It's like, oh no, that's made to order. Like they'll cook the burger while you gather the ingredients. I'm like, yeah, okay. That doesn't really sound like a burger experience to me. But I like cheap food, so probably that's why I feel that way. I mean, I probably should spend the extra money on the more healthy option. I just don't know. I mean, every time I go to some place like that, you know, because they have to sort of account for people's taste. Usually, almost everything never has enough salt or garlic. I was like, how am I paying all this extra money? You just can't give me a little more salt and garlic. Like I said, it doesn't seem like a good deal. What, do I have to go home and use the salt from my cabinet? I don't know. I'm not even like a person that likes salty food, you know. So it's something for me to say that something doesn't have enough salt. Like if I get potato chips, if there's like a low sodium option, I generally tend to like that, you know, that potato chip more. Like, even though I know they're the inferior potato chip, I like the I like a baked Lay's with less salt. You know, potato chips for heathens. Ooh, my goodness. Yeah, but there's something to be said for like an unsalted guacamole. It's like, yeah, I don't want to eat this. You gotta put some salt in this thing. Otherwise, it's just green mush. Oh, it's a Sharon. An ultimate Sharon. Oh, I was like, what? There's one person left over? Yeah, I don't know if I really love this character that much. He's okay. Maybe I gotta try his other Transcendent mod. Maybe that one will be better. I think I basically got the build working the way it's supposed to. Because all the cooldown between using all the arts are seem about right. Like I'll use the flamethrower, and then that'll be enough time to charge the meatball, and then by the time the meatball ends, I can charge the flamethrower again. Seems like I'm only really good at shooting things right in front of me. I mean, he's a cool looking character, which I guess that's the only thing that really matters. Does he look cool? Okay, good enough. But yeah, I wouldn't choose him over any of the other characters that are available. Like, not necessarily. What's the other thing he has? He can regain his MP, which, I don't know, he doesn't really ever run out of MP. And then his other one, you can throw homing fireballs, but I don't think they're actually that strong. Yeah, I mean, you know, when people choose a character, they don't necessarily choose a character based on, like, its abilities. They usually pick a character that they think looks cool and they want to play with. I mean, I'm the same way. If the character looks kind of lame, I don't want to play it. I don't care if it's a little stronger. I really can't clear out rooms by myself either. I do seem to need help from others. I do a good amount of damage, but I can be pretty quickly overwhelmed if there's enemies on all sides of me. Whereas if I'm using, you know, Bunny or Inez or Serena or Glay, Luna, I can actually clear a room all by myself without much of an issue. But just because this mod has all of the or has the good special moves, the good arts are basically everything that shoots us stuff in front of you. Man, it's funny. I see a lot of people going crazy over the Oblivion remaster. And I was like, I mean, I don't think Oblivion's that good compared to Morrowind and Skyrim. I think it's kind of one of the weaker entries. Like, I have no desire to play that again. It's also where they, that version of Elder Scrolls is where they experimented with scaling enemies. So you'll never really get OP in that game. I mean, you know, you'll get pretty powerful, but all the enemies also get powerful as you level up. Whereas in Morrowind, I mean, it didn't take long for you to just be a mad powerhouse. Sort of like this game. Yeah, the scaling kind of takes away the fun, because then you're, you know, it's like, what are you raising? You know, what are you leveling up your character for? If they're just, you know, always going to be a certain level of power, and that's it. I mean, in a game like Elder Scrolls, I don't really care if it's fair to the computer that I that I slap them around a little bit. Yeah, it's not like that's an online co-op game or something, or a PvP game. I mean, it's a single player RPG. Should be okay for me to be a little stronger. Still not dead? I thought he was already dead. This other guy. Ah, whoops. Sorry about that. Meant to get back to you. Oh yeah, I forgot about SMT4. I think the worst part about that Oblivion remaster is that you know, the animation rigs are all the same. So, you know, while the game does look better than the original, I mean, it still animates like it's from like 1997. I don't think Bethesda will ever improve their animation rigs. So yeah, the you know, the regular animation's kind of stiff, and then the facial animation's definitely stiff. But you know, you get all that in exchange for, you know, a really, really big, massive open world with all these, you know, tiny little subquests everywhere. So again, I sort of feel that compared to Morrowind, I just really don't like them. Oh, hi baby. Oh, you knocked me off, huh? Oh, you jerk. Trying to pet my cat. Damn bastard. Honestly, that's where it always feels like they have a certain number of shortcuts that they do when they make those games. You know, just because they are really large games. They're probably just like, is it important if these guys move fluidly? Nah. We gotta worry about people falling through the floor every 10 seconds. Not even gonna worry about whether or not this person, you know, looks like he moves naturally. Oh, Soul Calibur? Yeah, I think when they moved from engine to engine, I think Soul Calibur, well, I don't know, I think Soul Calibur 1 and 2 were on the same arcade board. I don't think they upgraded until they hit Soul Calibur 3. I don't know, I'd have to look it up, don't quote me on that. Actually looking forward to playing Soul Calibur 2 again when the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. That'll be a ton of fun. Not that I remember how to do anything. I'm sure I'll get completely destroyed when it first comes out, but I still want to play it. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm a Taki person, so I'll play Taki. Or Link. I mean, he's the exclusive character. Soul Edge, the first one? Yeah, I think I played it on PlayStation 1. In fact, I think I might have played that in the arcade when that came out. Back when there were such things. In fact, I think I might even still own it. Although I don't have a working PlayStation 1 anywhere. I do have a PlayStation 3 that's backwards compatible. But that thing is on its last legs. I mean, when that thing goes out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's not like I can buy like an OG PlayStation 3 anymore. Even if I could, they're all completely broken down. Then you have to make it a DIY project just to even get it working again. Yeah, get up there. Look away for just a second. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. Oh, we all Blair? We're all Blair. That's what I didn't even notice. Well, he's the new character, so of course people are gonna want to play him. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. Okay, baby, we'll stop soon. And give you some attention. That's the problem. Playing one of these games you can't pause. It's like, I just want to pet my cat for a minute. Oh, really? Oh man, I can't believe that. I should have made that. That's okay. I had some Korean barbecue yesterday, and I think I might have had one too many shots of soju. I was definitely feeling a little funny in the morning. fact, I like woke up at like 1 in the morning, which was okay because my cat wanted food. But I was like, oh, am I gonna go back to sleep or am I just gonna stay up? have that dilemma. Yeah, I mean, I'm totally into Korean food. I mean, I'm gonna move to the country. Not necessarily because of the food, though. Although Korea, at least in this area, is only just kind of coming up for restaurants, so there's not like a ton of selection, but it's getting better. In fact, where you know, it used to only be like a banchan and the chim king for Korean fried chicken, but now there's quite a few places that have opened up, a couple food carts, and I think there's another Korean franchise that opened up recently. Japan for 2 weeks. Oh man, that's like barely any time to. You don't even get to see, you know, more than just the city for just 2 weeks. For being such a small country, I mean, there's a lot to see in Japan. Same thing with, you know, most of Southeast Asia. Like these tiny little countries have like a lot to look at. I mean, the same is true for America. Although, you know, you could probably skip most of the flatland because there ain't nothing to see. You know, ain't nobody going to Montana for the scenery. You know, they're going there because the family's there.
어쩌면 메지스터야말로 진짜 인류의 희망 아니겠니?
You moving to Hong Kong. Hong Kong's nice. America's more people activities. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. There's just so much land, but a lot of it is, you know, not necessarily like land with a lot of variety. Which is fine, you know, it's not like I expect like every inch of America to be perfectly manicured. You know, I don't mind farmland, but you know, it is just kind of the same thing, which is, you know, on purpose, right? I mean, you're not generally going to, you know, just for the function of farming, it's not going to have like a ton of variety. I mean, I don't even mind kind of like the more simple farm life. But at the same time, you know, it's nice having high-speed internet. I mean, between the two, I would want high-speed internet. Why we can't have both at the same time, I don't know. Because I've had to use satellite internet before, and let me tell you, that is not fun. Well, you know, it's funny. I do think they modeled this after a real suit, so, which is why it's all flopping around everywhere.
모듈 연구소에 오신 걸 환영합니다.
Oh, I haven't upgraded this one yet. Oh, Where's multi-talented? This one? This is Malachite?
반가워요. 모듈 때문에 오셨죠?
Yeah, I took my cat to the vet today, so she's still a little angry at me about that. I do speak well. I do speak a fair amount of Korean. I've been studying for about a year and a half now. You know, just in preparation to, like, I wouldn't want to move to a country and then not speak the language. That seems silly to me. I mean, that's why I open the streams with 안녕하세요. And it's also why I stream on So-Op Live, because that's a Korean service. Just to kind of get my name out there. Not that I plan on doing that for a living over there. That would be silliness. But then, you know, I'll have some contacts out there. Since I don't have any family or anything out there. I mean, I'm just moving out there just to have a bit of a change of lifestyle. And kind of see the cultural revolution that's going to go on there. You know, I find it really fascinating. They're kind of on the cusp of changing their society. And, you know, I've been in America my whole life, so it's like, well, I kind of have done and seen everything that I want to here. Oh yeah, see this kind of area he doesn't do good in because it's so wide open. I said I just really only get to shoot stuff that's I only get to do major damage with stuff that's right in front of me. The other build I can lay down like these fire zones that spread out across the map, but then I don't have any ability to shoot in front of me, which is quite a bit worse. Oh, I forget this is 400%. Do we need a bunch of keys in this one? Yeah, I mean, you know, some people are perfectly content with staying in America, and I think that's still good. You know, you could travel across America for most of your life and not see everything. But yeah, I do want to experience something that is just really, really different. Like, I wouldn't be interested in going to you know, Great Britain or France, you know, or Italy. It's like the cultures are a little too similar. It's like if I'm gonna move and you know, really upend my life, I want it to be different. There we go. Live in the 7 states. It's like, ah, good enough. What's to see in the other, you know? What's to see in the other 50 or 43? Nothing. Although that's true. I mean, you know, if you pick the right 7 states, and you pretty much have seen America. Because there are many states you can skip. I'm sure people living in those states don't feel the same way. Well, you know, there's only so much flat land I can look at if I'm driving around the country. Although, you know, I'm sure there are people that are totally into that. Yeah, well, I think he just has to walk like that because the costume is so uncomfortable. You have to walk like a boss. Boss Corn, you know. You don't want somebody with like bad posture and slumped shoulders to be walking around in a corn suit. Yeah, you gotta feel pretty confident in yourself. Guys up here, what the heck? I don't think I ever noticed it. I mean, usually people take those out. People, not me. God, his flamethrower is super annoying. It just like blocks your vision. I don't think you can turn that off either. Well, fire corn. Well, I mean, there is such a thing as fire corn in Korea. Little spicy corn. Yeah, I think between Mexico and Korea, that's probably where all the best food is at. There's not much that's like really American food. I mean, we kind of take everybody's food. Yeah, I'd have a tough time deciding between Mexican and Korean. I like them both. The one food which I don't understand is French cuisine. I actually have a pretty fancy French restaurant that's within my neighborhood. And it's like, boy, it's just butter, wine, and salt. I mean, there's not much more to French food other than that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of French food is really light. It's like light and natural ingredients. But like the stuff that we're more super familiar with in the States it's like a lot of butter and cream. So it's not, you know, like all the famous stuff is actually really bad for you. What people eat from day to day is completely different. Yeah, with Korean food, it's like a lot of veggies and pickled veggies, and then like a ton of meat. But yeah, pretty rare you eat anything at all without some vegetable. Whereas a lot of times in America, there are, you know, there are meals that you have where, you know, like all the vegetables are deep fried and the entree's deep fried. You know, you have a milkshake with it. And, you know, of course you don't have to have those things, but sometimes your options are limited. I had one of my friends from Norway comment on, well, I mean, she was visiting for a little while, and she just commented that, like, she just commented that, you know, your American food is just all yellow. It's like, if you have a burger, it's like the bun is yellow, the fries are yellow, the drink is yellow. I'm like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you got a point. Like color is not a thing that we like really treasure in our food over here. You know, I mean, I'm looking at like my vegetable options in, you know, Carl's Jr. Right? I got my yellow top burger, and then I got fried zucchini, which looks yellow. I got French fries, which looks yellow. Like even the drink carrier has got like a ton of yellow on it because it's Carl's Jr. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I it's not like I don't like Carl's Jr., but you know, if you get the fish, that's deep fried and it's yellow. Oh, you get the chicken. Well, the chicken's also deep fried and that's yellow. Carl's Jr. Strangely enough has like the best chicken tenders if you're into them. I mean, for fast food chicken tenders, it's really, really amazing. It's like one of those items that you wouldn't think to order at a place like that, but but they're far superior than to other chicken tenders from other fast food places. I mean, only some place like a Popeyes or a KFC would beat them out. But those places only do chicken, so it better be good. Oh, buffalo? Yeah, I'm not totally into buffalo. Every once in a while. But like buffalo and some blue cheese, I mean that goes together pretty well. At least the buffalo breaks up all the yellow, right? Well, if I want like a sour spicy like buffalo usually is, then then I'll usually like have tapatio if it's available. Where'd you go? Jerk. Ouch, 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 ouch. Trying to roast my corn. It's like, no, this corn is not meant for grilling. Yeah, I gotta say Mexicans make some mean corn. Was it the cajote? I think is what it's called. I'm probably wrong. Never did pick up any Spanish. One of those things I'll regret later on in life, I guess. For now, I think I'll continue on with Korean and maybe pick up some Chinese. Seems like that'd be useful. Half the Koreans speak English anyway. I mean, they teach English as part of the curriculum. Pretty much everybody is, well, past a certain generation, everybody is bilingual. which is a it's a crazy thing to think about, to just have at least in America, just to have kids normally learn 2 languages, not as an elective. You have to learn 2 languages. I mean, heck, most of us grew up regular old English, and we speak that every day. Oh, this guy's super fast. My goodness, I can't even keep up. Always playing Bunny, but yeah, I guess that would explain it. Playing the fastest character in the game. I don't know, you'd think I was hungry or something. I keep talking about food tonight. But I'm actually not. I'm surprised the bunny isn't taking care of all those enemies. Usually bunny clears out the entire level. Like I have to do very little if there's a bunny that's playing. Yeah, a max level for this build. I also have to run him through the levels that will give him arch tuning. Oh no, never mind. I guess I don't need to because I already did him as regular player. Then I think the only other thing I would do is I would try his other Transcendent mod. And it's what, next level recipe? But we can do that tomorrow. I know. I don't want to stay up too late tonight.
반가워요. 무엇을 도와드릴까요?
Okay, what is this? Change to create flame zones after moving a certain distance. Change fire flames forward while moving quickly. Oh, so he can throw something forward. Well, let's see. Let's try it out once. Maybe this is the build I want to use then. Yeah, because dropping zones at your feet, I mean, that's okay, but I don't think it's that effective. Which is why the other build was nice, because, you know, all your moves were thrown ahead of you. Oh yeah, I mean, they're definitely gonna play this differently. Yeah, it's quite different to use. Yeah, he's got this sort of wider flamethrower. It's not as strong as the flamethrower that throws straight ahead of you. But it's not that much weaker. I don't know if I like it more. I like the fact that he yells all the time. Like, yeah! He's like, he's so happy. So happy to do what he's doing. Loves his work. Oh, we got stuff left over. Never mind. Oh, I see. They kind of follow him around. I don't have to keep dropping him over and over again, like I do with the regular build. I mean, it's interesting. Hitler's little pogchamp? I'm actually kind of surprised he got away with using that name. Surprised it's not on the banned words list. I mean, it's, I don't know. It looks still pretty warm. I don't know if there's a whole lot of breathability in that suit. That corn is definitely cooked in the center. Again, I'm surprised that I don't see like a lot of the people wearing the corn suit. I guess this thing didn't sell that well. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. You know, this crowd wants sexy. They don't want hilarious. Oh, I guess we still have to do his story mode too. I haven't even started that. They did offer, like, for a limited time, like dinosaur pajamas. So there are other funny costumes, but most of them are trying to be either cool or sexy. So the funny ones, there aren't that many. And if we look here at stuff he can wear, right? He's got his fire suit. With his fire helmet, which looks pretty cool. I mean, I'll admit, it's a cool looking outfit. I don't know about the whole tail, but like I probably could do without the tail. Yeah, then he has his agent suit. Chef suit. The chef one kind of makes sense. Oh no, that's the Valentine suit. That one's a cool one. That's the Ghost Runner suit, as some people say. He's got his swimming trunks. Oh, it's got kind of a weird build. I probably wouldn't run around like that, personally. What is this? That's a... Oh, my goodness. Sportswear, right. Tracksuit. Yeah, the snowman one is pretty funny. I mean, look at this. This is another thing which we'd be sweating in. Dominator of Dark Streets? I'm not sure about this one. Incinerator. This one's kind of cool. I mean, I mainly like the helmet. I don't know about the trench coat, but the helmet looks cool. Yeah, this is the winter outfit. That's actually not too bad. I mean, I'd probably wear that. Then obviously this is just the jacket. I guess he doesn't have a head with this one. That's just his default. Where's his default? I think that's his default. I mean, this one's not bad. It's kind of one note, but you can change all these colors. Make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, the snowman one would probably be more funny, since he's a fire dude. But I can't buy it anymore. It's the sale's over. That's the thing. That's the thing about this game. Is that sometimes limited really does mean limited. So if you like something, you gotta buy it while it's still available. Yeah, if I remember right, there's some Korean law about limited items actually having to be limited. Like in America, if it says limited, it just means it's going to come back again at some point in time. But in Korea, I think there's a regulation about whether you call something limited or not actually being limited. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the only thing that I'd really get for him, other than the corn suit. I mean, the red mech was pretty cool too. I mean, I guess I'll pick that up at some point in time. I just don't know if I'm going to be playing him that much. For now, he's fun, just because he's new. I just can't use him like every single situation. Yeah, day one DLC. Well, I mean, like if it's an Ubisoft game, day one DLC is just something they're going to sell you later, right? It's not really limited. You know, there's like a small period of time where it's not available, but you know, it eventually will come back. Oh, is this gun all done? It is. I should switch guns out. Do I have anything else here? Okay. Yeah, why not? Save that.
그래서 이번 임무가 뭐라고? 요리? 아니면 방어?
표적 확인.
Oh, yeah, I forget. I keep forgetting she's in the One Piece. Oh well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching the First Descendant running on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.